Hello, I am David Bishop from davidbishopmakemoneytips.com. 13 tips on jobs to work from home. Work from home jobs will continue to rise for the next coming years. On my 13 tips on jobs to work from home, you would be able to have a clear understanding for maximum growth. If you're planning to shift to work from home, you need to consider a lot of things to help prepare yourself. And we have listed them down here for you. So, here are our 13 tips to guide you on how you can start working from home today. 1. Find reliable job postings. Many job hunting websites offer thousands of jobs, but some job postings aren't exactly what they say. When looking for work from home jobs, try to search for work at home or work from home keywords. Read the job qualifications and job responsibilities. Check if they are clear and can provide you with enough details on what you can expect from the job. If they are vague or promises you an easy job, plus too good to be true salaries, that could be a red flag. Always, try to do some research about the company name or the recruiter first before sending in your application. 2. Upgrade your internet. Sometimes the job qualifications would require you to upgrade your internet connection. Some companies require specific internet speeds and data allowance that are needed for job functions. This means that there's a possibility that the job would entail video calls or conferences, or frequent downloading and uploading of large files. This is important especially when you have other people using the internet service in your household. You need to check if the speed and data allowance is enough for your family and the requirements of your work. You can use a free online internet speed checker to get the upload and download speed of your internet connection. Contact your internet service provider to discuss your options for your plan upgrades. 3. Set up a space for work. You will need to set up an area where you can work. This does not necessarily mean that you need to build a room for your home office. You can allocate an area that you think will be conducive for working. For example, an area in your bedroom where there's enough lighting and where your internet cables can be routed easily. You may need to move some furniture around to accommodate the space needed for your work area. The most important logistics you need would be a secure table and a comfortable chair. Bear in mind that you would be working for hours, so you should be comfortable while working. Ensure that your computer or laptop is set up, connected to the internet, and ready for work use. 4. Make use of apps. Most companies would provide the applications you need for your work. But if not, there are plenty of helpful apps that you can use to make your work easier. For example, apps that would allow you to make long-distance or international calls such as WhatsApp, Google Hangouts, Zoom, and Skype. Or apps to help organize and save your files to cloud storage so you can access them anywhere and anytime. Some apps are free or with a free trial, so you have the option to try them out first before signing up for a monthly plan. They are also multi-platform ready, which means they can be downloaded on your computer or to your mobile phone. 5. Minimize distractions. Another critical thing to consider when working from home is to try to minimize any distractions that can hamper your productivity. Since there is less to zero supervision when working from home, your productivity could be the sole basis of your job performance. This is why it is important to remove anything that can distract you from your work. Your TV may not be the only thing that can distract you from working. Sometimes the noises in the house can also disturb your concentration, especially when there are kids around. It is best to sit down and talk to your family to discuss how you can work around some rules during your work hours. 6. Invest in technology. Sometimes investing in good technology makes your work easier and worry-free. For example, using a noise-canceling headphone when doing voice calls or voice conferences to lessen your background noise. Or a high-definition web camera to ensure your video quality is clear during Zoom meetings. Sometimes a better laptop is also needed when your current one is unable to keep up with the workload. Some companies provide their employees with the equipment they need to perform their job properly. If that's not the case with your company, and if you can't acquire these things yet, discuss your situation with your superior to work out a temporary solution. 7. Organize your schedule. Working efficiently includes organizing your schedule. However, there are a few changes when you are working from home. Unlike in an office setup where you would normally buy your lunch or grab a cup of coffee, working at home is a bit different. Since you are at home, you would probably fix your meals, which could take some time to prepare. You need to include these things in your schedule to avoid going over your lunchtime or being late. If you are a working parent, you may need to prepare meals the night before to lessen the time needed for cooking. 8. Ask for help when you need it. Asking for help, especially when you need it to do your job properly, is not a bad thing. Companies that have shifted to work from home are also new to this setup. They know that there are a lot of adjustments to be made to ensure that the business will still operate. If you discovered processes that are not feasible for the work from home setup, raise them to your superiors right away. It is important to address these issues as early as possible to come up with new ways to complete tasks and avoid delays. 9. Keep a separate phone number. Try to keep a different phone number for your clients and business-related calls. You don't need to acquire a different landline, perhaps another mobile number will do, or a separate SIM card. It can also be a VoIP service like a Skype number or Google Voice. This will help you maintain work-related matters separate from your personal matters, therefore promoting work-life balance. 10. Consider using VPN. Some companies would provide you with a VPN that you can also access from the home Wi-Fi connection. This will help protect the company information as well as your customers. This is very critical since data privacy is very critical to both customers and businesses alike. Using a VPN for your home Wi-Fi is also necessary. You also want to protect your privacy and data from malicious cyberattacks that are happening every day. 11. Download an antivirus software. When dealing with customer or client information, antivirus software must be installed on your devices. This will help you ensure that your devices are free from phishing, malware, Trojan, and many other viruses. Sometimes your company will require this beforehand and may even provide the antivirus software subscription to their work-from-home employees. The price of the software is a small fee compared to possibly millions of dollars penalty for a data breach. 12. Adhere to work hours. Since working from home also allows you to work flexibly, it is still necessary to adhere to your work hours. If your company has set the time for work, ensure that you follow it, otherwise you could encounter issues with your boss later on. On the other hand, some people work going over the standard 8-hour shift. 13. Upskill yourself. While there are work-from-home jobs that do not require you to upskill yourself, sometimes learning new things can be useful down the road. When the opportunity arises, you will be ready to apply your skills and impress your boss. Also, high-paying work-from-home jobs would require certain skills that are needed for the job role. For example, some qualifications of a content writer would include good knowledge of SEO, produce content without grammatical errors, organizational and time management skills, and so on. Remember to subscribe to my channel for more make money tips.